Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now...
Hi everyone, I'm Marie from Southern Country Living.
And I'm Calvin.
And today we're going to give you a health update again on Calvin. So Calvin...
Get started?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I do the health update, let me just talk about a few things real quick. We will get to that in just a minute. But this last week, Marie and I, we've been pretty busy having to go to different doctor's appointments. Marie had an eye doctor appointment on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And they did have to prescribe her some new glasses, and she'll be picking those up one day this week. And are you looking forward to having to wear glasses more regular, Marie?
Well, I used to wear glasses back when I was about 35, and I didn't like wearing them then, and so I'm going to have to wear them now, though.
Okay. Because we have been doing a lot of different appointments and everything, we've been stopping when we go off on our way coming home. We might stop somewhere and pick up a meal and bring it home. So we've been eating out a little more than we normally would. But we enjoy doing that also, don't we, Marie?
Sometimes it's fun to just do something a little different, like eat out instead of cooking all the time.
That's right. And we had, on Thursday, I did have the PET CT scan. And then on Friday, my doctor called me, and he gave me all the information for, you know, what my treatment plan's going to be. And I'll get to that in just a minute. Also this week, quite a few things that we did. Marie made a trip up to the Dollar Tree and picked up a few items. They had some different things, some newer items this week, didn't they, Marie?
Yeah, they had out their spring and summer stuff, so I got a few of those. You may can tell back in the back. I took down my Easter bunnies.
Yeah, they also had some 4th of July items out.
Yeah, they did, and I got a few of those.
And the one thing I noticed at our Dollar Tree, it's been probably close to a month since last time we was up there. And, well, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But anyway, I noticed that the employees working, all of them are new. I didn't see any employees that was there last time we was there. Did you, Marie?
No, I didn't.
So
there wasn't a lot of horse playing around or anything, was there? It was calm.
It was different. So maybe we'll see that Dollar Tree start to improve again.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I got our yard cut, and Marie's been working in her room that she uses for painting and writing and reading. Do you have a specific name for that room, Marie, or just your room?
I usually just say it's just my art room.
Art room, yeah. It's one
and
of our,
believe me, I'm no artist, but I just do it for, I just enjoy doing it.
yeah, it's one of our bedrooms that we converted into Marie's room to do whatever she wanted to do in it. And she did some decluttering and clean up. And,
yes.
And I volunteered to record that, Marie.
No.
and so we also, one of our other bedrooms, I converted that into my computer room. And so I did a little cleaning up in there. Marie helped me.
Yeah, and it looks nice.
And I said, no, we're not recording this either. And so we've been having fun too, even though we have been working a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well this week I'll go ahead and do it different. I'm going to give you the treatment plan before I talk about the videos that we did last week, because I know everybody watching, that's your main thing you want to find out about. And me too, Friday morning, I knew he'd be calling. I got up extra early, got prepared to receive the call, and he did call early in the morning, didn't he, Marie?
Yes.
And so I pretty much expected everything that he told me, but I think it's just the fact of hearing him tell me that and realizing that this is reality and this is what's going to happen, and I've got to deal with it. So it's been a little tough on me stress-wise, and so, but I'm going to deal with it. I'll be strong, okay?
Yeah.
And so the first thing he talked about was, he said that the PET CT scan that I had done the previous day, that he liked the results that he seen on it, that they did look good. He did say that the PET CT scan showed one lymph node that's right behind my esophagus, that it looked different. He said they could not determine that it was actually a cancer cell, but that he could tell something was different there. So in their treatment plan, they are going to treat that also as, along with my esophagus. So here's the plan. First thing I'm going to be doing this coming week, I have a doctor's appointment with the surgery doctor, and he'll be talking to me about putting in a feeding tube. And they recommend that you get the feeding tube because once they start the radiation treatments, your throat's going to burn and hurt so bad that a lot of times you can't eat, and they want you to be able to get the nutriments and the nutrition that you need so your body don't get too weak. So I sort of suspected that, Marie, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah. But the feeding tube is like an option. I can still eat as long as I can eat, but if I can't eat, then I can use the feeding tube to get my nutrition. So that'll be a little better. Okay, so my treatments should start within the next 2 weeks. They don't have an exact date yet. They got to get everything set up. Yeah. I'll be taking chemo treatments, 1 treatment a week for 7 weeks. And I'll be taking, at the same time, I'll be taking radiation treatments 5 times a week for 7 weeks. At the end of those treatments, they'll do another PET CT scan to see if it was able to kill all the cancer cells and see how it looks. And if that works out good, then they'll make me the appointment for the surgery to actually go in and remove the tumor and the dead cancer cells. And so a little hard to talk about there, but that's what I'm looking at. It's going to be a little long road and a journey, and I'm hoping everything goes good. The best thing that I have going for me is that Marie and I both are good, strong Christians, and we believe God can heal anything. Yeah. And so, and that in conjunction with thousands of people that are praying for me. I can't even begin to imagine how many churches that the viewers and subscribers have told their church to be praying for me also. Marie's brother, he is a pastor at a church, and his whole church is praying for me. All my relatives, their churches that they go to, they're praying for me. So I just got plenty of prayers, and I appreciate each and every one of them. And it means the world to me, I'll be honest with you, it really does. And plus all my subscribers, not my subscribers, your subscribers. All of our subscribers are praying for us, so we really appreciate all those prayers. As far as videos, we're going to continue to try to make the videos as long as we can. This coming week, because I do have several appointments, I think I got something almost every day this week. So it may be difficult to have as many videos, and we may have to cut back. I've talked about that before. And because I do all of the editing, if I get to a point that I can't do the editing, then we may miss some time with doing our videos. But just be aware that if you don't see a video, you'll know that I just wasn't able to do it. And as soon as I get back in shape that I can start making videos again, we'll get right back on it, won't we, Marie? Yeah. And for Marie, she loves doing the cooking videos and the desserts. And but it's hard for her to focus on doing these videos when she knows what I'm having to go through. And so it's been a struggle for you too, hasn't it, Marie?
Yeah.
And I just noticed here, I'm hoping that y'all can see us okay, but I just noticed I forgot to turn on our extra light there, Marie. But that just shows you I'm not 100% with it right now. I'm doing the best I can, but it's easy to forget something and not do what you want to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so that will cover our update.
I can go flip it on if you want me to.
It's okay, we'll just leave it on. One other thing I'm going to mention, our granddaughter Kimberly, that's Addison's mother, and she called me last week and she said, Pop, she calls me Pop. She said, Pop said, I got an idea. And she presented me with something that she wanted to do for our channel. And so I'm not going to tell you what it is now because she wanted me to hold off on it until she gets it finalized. But maybe in the next week or two, she may have something that we're going to present to you that, you know, hopefully it'll be something neat. And you know what I'm talking about, right, Marie?
Yes.
And I think it'll be pretty neat. Okay, so last week, we did 4 videos last week. The first video we did was our Sunday chat, and that was on Easter Sunday. And we ended up going over to our daughter's house for Easter dinner that day. But that video was about my previous oncology visit.
I really enjoyed being with family.
Yeah. And so that was our second video. Our second video was the Easter dinner at our daughter's house. And it was so nice to be able to have a good dinner.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it till after it was over with, but we had a big dinner.
Yeah.
And but we were talking about it, and what happened at Christmas time, we didn't get to have a Christmas dinner and all the family get together.
No.
And so we sort of made up for it on Easter, didn't we, Marie?
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. And Addison, she's getting to the age that she is aware of everything going on. And she's just so alert and everything, and she had fun. She was just interacting with everybody.
On Saturday, she went to an Easter egg hunt at her church, and she acted like she really enjoyed it. She was into it.
Yeah, and I mean, I could make a full video on Addison, but the channel's not about Addison specifically, so I'll put little inserts in from time to time.
Yeah.
Okay, the third video that we did last week, Marie, was the strawberry jello angel food cake.
Yeah, and I know that all you ladies are probably familiar with that one that are a little older because it was a vintage recipe, but it's really, truly a very good recipe.
It is.
I really enjoyed making it, and I really enjoyed the way it tasted. I just thought it was a good, cool, creamy dessert, and it just, no time hardly or no effort, but it's really good.
Yeah. Now that particular recipe, it was made with all the regular ingredients because we got a lot of ingredients on the shelf that we're trying to use up.
Yeah.
And but it was cool and creamy,
Yeah.
and for me it was so easy to eat and enjoy it, and I really enjoyed it.
So if y'all hadn't made that and you want a really easy dessert, it takes a little time for it to set up, about, I think it was 6 hours or
Something
4.
like that.
I can't remember exactly, but after it sets up good, it's really delicious.
Yeah, it actually, to me, was even better the next day after it had set all night long.
Yeah.
And so most of those type of desserts are better the next day.
Yeah. I'm making another vintage recipe also this week.
You see me smile big?
I'm doing this for Calvin's.
I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, and then the last video that we did this last week, it came out on Friday night. And we've been trying on Friday nights to put out a complete dinner video and calling it What's for Dinner. And Marie had the idea. She said it was my idea, but I think it was her idea. But,
I disagree. I think it was Calvin's idea.
But anyway, we did the lemon butter baked salmon, and we had with it carrots, roasted potatoes, and green beans cooked with bacon in it. And now that's the way Marie loves to make her green beans. She loves to cook them with the bacon in there and let them cook all the way down till there's basically no liquid left. And they are tremendous that way. I love them now. We don't always cook them that way. If I'm cooking green beans, I'll just put the green beans in a pot. I'll put a little teaspoon of bacon grease in it.
Yeah.
And my other seasonings and cook them. But I don't wait till they cook all the way down. I just get them cooked real good and then I start eating them.
Yeah. Well, I cook a lot. I cook green beans a lot of different ways, but that's one of the ways I cook them.
Yeah. And that's the good thing about cooking. You know, you can make it one way today, but then next week you can make it a totally different way.
I have a Cajun green bean recipe that I really love. If you're going to a potluck or church dinner or whatever, that is a good recipe to make.
We may need to make that. In fact, Marie, you found a recipe that was not that same recipe but similar that you showed me the other day, and I like that. I hope you make that soon too. Another sheet pan recipe.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, I guess that's probably about all that I've got to share with you this week. I just want to emphasize one more time how much I appreciate everyone praying for me. I mean, I really appreciate it.
Yes, I know when I had cancer, everyone prayed for me, and that is what gives you strength. You can feel those prayers and you can get through it.
Yeah. And so anyway, we know we got one video we're going to be making this coming week, and we're going to try to make 3 if we can, aren't we, Marie? That's the plan.
Yeah, we will do what you feel like doing, and then we won't do it if you don't feel like it.
Well, and so that's all I've got for this week. And like I said, y'all sort of keep your eye out for the what my little granddaughter is wanting to do for our channel, and I'll let you know about that in a future video. So that's it, Marie.
Okay then.
So everyone, y'all have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do, and like Calvin said, we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul.